Hello everybody and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. So I'm going to be building the core of the space station in this episode. I'll be showing you me making it and launching it with the help of McJeb, which is an autopilot which will fly out there and hopefully get into a good orbit. I'm thinking of 300 kilometers is a good orbit height, or altitude, or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, I'm going to shut up here because, well, even though this is post-commentary, there's not really much I can say apart from, well, watch the video. I mean, currently I'm making the body of the core, which is a single-person core, which will hold Jebediah Kerbin inside. I've got I forgot what it's called, a laboratory thing on top, and a fuel tank just as an extra fuel carrier, in case anything docks on which needs fuel. Got a docking port on the top and the bottom, so we're able to add more things to it. So if you want to, like, say a solar panel power station at the top or an escape pod at the bottom, we can do that. We can have living quarters at the top and bottom. So it's all customary design. Don't know what to add to it now, so it'll be interesting to know what ideas there are. Might look into that. Gonna add some lights and some really small solar panels just to make sure there's power going to it, because we want it to be stable in orbit, facing roughly north on the gyroscopic thing, so that way it's stable when anything goes to it and tries to dock with it. So we do want a power supply on it already, which is what the small solar panels will be supplying. And yeah, I'll talk to you during the launch. Right, kind of lied about that. I'm not going to talk to you during the launch. I'm actually going to talk to you now. Again, explain what I'm doing here. It's called asparagus staging, and basically, it's pretty cool. It's quite hard to do and set up the staging for it, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. No, it isn't. But basically you got the decouplers set separately, and the fuel lines going into each other one going clockwise for this one. So the fuel on the outsides rocket engines, liquid fuel go into the another two and then go straight into the centre one. So therefore the outside ones will lose their fuel first and drop off, and the middle ones will lose their fuel and then drop off, and then the centre one will stay until it runs out of fuel and then drop off. But it's more efficient you get more time with the rocket engine. It's more efficient. Okay, it works. It's what proper rockets use. It looks cool. As you see, I'm currently adding quite a lot of struts because I don't want to take the risk of this falling apart. I will add an abortion thing in case anything goes wrong, so I can abort the mission, press the abort button, parachutes deploy, everything shuts down, the capsule jettisons, all stuff like that. Pretty cool. So yeah. And So I'm setting McJeb for 3,000 feet. Make sure everything's ready to go. Enable McJeb, press spacebar for the launch. There we go. Let's see this asparagus staging taking place. As you see, two of the rocket engines are losing fuel a lot faster than the rest. And they drop off. And the next two will run out of fuel, they'll drop off. One stays and drops off. Well, I didn't count for this rocket being more fuel efficient than I expected it to be. We actually have fuel to spare. We could actually get into a high orbit if we wanted to, but I'm not, so I'm just going to jettison everything and stay with the 300 kilometer orbit. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Check back for more. Hopefully I'll be able to fully rebuild the... well, I say rebuild, start to build the Garbage Goose space station. This is just a central core. Hopefully be able to attach more to it. I've given us 2 docking ports to add more to it. See you next time. Remember to like and subscribe and comments. Garbage Goose, out.
Subscribe.